So over time, we have offered different analogies to help you sort of understand all of this, because it's not an easy thing to be such an excellent translator of vibration here in a physical world that feels real. It's tangible. I can feel it and see it and hear it and smell it. I can taste it. I know that it's real. Abraham, what are you talking about vibrations for? This is a reality. I don't need a sensor to tell me about vibration. I can pretty much see what's going on around me. And we say you're much more sensing beings than you give yourself credit. And you are all communicating much more vibrationally than you are verbally. Even here in this room today, that will be the case. You are all vibrational beings. And the source within you is a pure vibration to which you seek alignment. So here's how it works. Before you came into this physical body, you were non-physical energy. And the larger part of you still is non-physical energy. A part of you came into this body and is exploring, knowing what you don't want, and therefore knowing what you do want. And every time you have any kind of exposure, whether it's dramatic or slight, to any circumstance that causes you to come to a focused opinion, it happens to you all day, every day, about what you would prefer, even if you don't speak words, you are sending out rockets of desire, rockets of preferences. This would be better. This would be better. This would be better. I would like that more. More. The expanding universe is dependent upon the moreness that you are discovering. It's why you're here. It's why you are here in this leading edge time-space reality, the best that it's ever been, still seeking more. Still looking for a new thought, a new idea, a new combination of things, a new way of going about it, a new, higher, better feeling, more love, more well-being, more exhilaration, more expansion. It's what you're all about. So as life gives you those opportunities to know that, those vibrations emanate from you. You often don't even know that they have, except that while it's happening, you feel higher than you usually do. It's always exhilarating as you launch a vibration. But often you've launched it, but immediately you turn to the absence of what you want. And you begin explaining that you want that more because you've got this less. So without meaning to, you launch a vibration, but you don't keep up to speed with it. But here's the part we really are getting at here. The source within you does get up and keep up to speed with it and maintain the frequency of that which you've asked for. So it's a vibrational touchstone. It's a vibrational guiding light. It's a vibrational reality, a vibrational reality that as you find vibrational equivalency with it, as you get up to speed with it, first you'll feel better and better and better, but you can't get up to speed with it without it then manifesting in your experience. In other words, if you want things and you feel really good about it and you feel consistently really good about it, it's not long at all before it must manifest in your experience. So the way we've been wanting to make this more tangible for you is we've been explaining that each rocket of desire that shoots out of you is held by your inner being in this, what we've been calling a vortex of creation. And some people, it's hard for them to get their thoughts around something that they can't see. But we want you to begin to feel the reality of this vibrational reality, this vortex of creation. And it is our promise to you that all things that you want are vibrationally there. There is a vibrational reality that precedes every manifested reality. So then we want you to understand that once it is launched, and it is all day, every day, you've got a vortex that as you allow it to fill in manifestation, in actualization, in realization, as you let these things that are vibrational be then translated into your experience in what you would call my real life reality. So what is the process that allows those things that are just ideas, just wanted ideas, what brings them into manifestation? Well, what brings them there is you must prepare your vibrational vicinity, which means you and what you're thinking about, what you're talking about, how you're feeling. You've got to prepare the vicinity so that it matches what's going on in the vortex. For a while we said, you got to get in the vortex. You got to get in the vortex. You just got to bring yourself up to speed and the vortex will bring you in. And that is really the way that it is. But it might be easier for you to understand that the preparation is yours to make. In other words, you got to chill out. You got to stop beating the drum of what's missing, or it will continue to be missing. Because the whole time you're beating the drum of, I don't have enough money, or my lover hasn't come yet, or I don't have this, or this opportunity isn't presenting itself to me. I feel that I'm on the verge, but it doesn't quite ever come home to me. As long as you're beating the drum like that, you're holding yourself in vibrational opposition to the very things that you're asking for. So you and what you want are not showing up at the same place at the same time. So we want to call your attention to your point of attraction. We could even say to your point of allowance. And we want to pose a question to you. We've not stated it to you before in this way. What do I need to do standing in my physical body to allow all of this vibrational reality that apparently, Abraham says, I've been creating for a long time? It's where all the things I want exist. What do I have to do so that those wanted things can come to me in tangible, manifested form? I appreciate, Abraham, you're telling me that they're there. But until I can see them and hear them and smell them and taste them and touch them, I'm not that excited about them. So what do I have to do so that I get the reality that I'm seeking? And we say, you have to prepare yourself vibrationally. You have to stop feeling the absence of it more than the presence of it, or the presence of it can't come. You have to find a way to stop beating the drum of the absence of it, which in simple terms means you got to stop being so specific about what isn't coming and more general about why you want it. And if you'll train yourself into that less specific opposing vibration, then it will come. Does that make sense to you? At any moment in time, you can choose, if you want to establish an emotional grid, a new basis of attraction at any time. You don't have to just keep parlaying off what's been going before. At any time, you can say, hey, I get this point of attraction stuff. I understand that I am the creator of my own reality. I get that I am emanating a vibration, and that vibration is being answered now. I get it that I don't pile it up and pile it up and pile it up and pile it up. You don't pile up your point of attraction. You only pile up your propensity to offer vibrations in any moment in time. That's new. That's a new way of saying that. You only pile up your propensity to respond in any moment in time. And in any moment of time, this is quite exciting, isn't it? In any moment in time, you can choose to respond differently once you know about the grid. Once you know that right here, right now, you can look at that, whatever it was, and you can have a knee-jerk response to it that creates a new layer of point of attraction, because your grids are moving forward with you as you are moving forward. And you know what else is really interesting? We've been talking to you for a long while about this vortex and about the point of attraction that the source within you holds. How every time you know what you don't want, you know what you do want, and source is the placeholder of all of that. We want you to feel with us just for a moment the power and the importance and the perfection and the love of the vibrational grid that source holds for you. Your Earth spins in its orbit in perfect proximity to other planets. Do you have any idea of the extraordinary well-being that is surrounding all of you, you see? It would be so easy for you if you tried just a little bit to feel that grid that is the non-physical placeholder of all that you are, that is constantly filling in with new generations and new ideas and new technology and new, better ways to live, more comfortable ways to live, more ways to live joyously in this leading edge time-space reality. All of us holding that vibrational, emotional grid of well-being. And you layering it with whatever's happening in the moment. But you have the option in every moment, the emotion that you feel. The emotion that you feel in any moment, in every moment, is nothing more, and we are not trying to diminish its importance because it's everything, but it is nothing more than the vibrational relationship between the non-physical grid, the grid that source is holding for all of you, and the grid that you are holding for yourself in this moment in time. Because when you get vibrationally off the beam from who you are, you feel that discord. It's what we've been calling resistance. This is just another more hands-on way for you to feel it, you see. We've been talking to you for a while, and we say to you, as Seth said to you, you are the creator of your reality. And Jerry said, I like the sound of that, but how is that so? Seth said, your point of power is in the present. And Jerry said, oh, that sounds important, but what do you mean? How is that so? And so all of these years we've been explaining primarily those two things, that you are the creator of your own reality and that you're doing it in your powerful now. Because the only opportunity that you have to contour the vibration of your beingness is right here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now, in response to whatever life is bringing you, in response to whatever images are dancing in your head, in response to whatever memories you are imagining or conjuring, or in response to whatever you're observing. Whether you are thinking about the past or the present or the future, you're doing it right now. This is where your powerful now is happening. And in this powerful now, you are establishing yet again another 17 seconds, another 17 seconds, another 17 seconds. A vibrational grid. Your power is now. And your ability to feel how it dovetails in with the long-standing grid, the eternal nature of your being. So look at it this way. You were source energy before you came into this body, and you had a grid with a point of attraction going on that we can't even begin to describe the perfection of. That's who you are coming in. And then, just like you planned, you begin creating other grids so that you can feel the relationship between them, so that you can establish new things that you want. But through all of that, you have the ability to come home to the central place, come home to the vibrational beingness, come home to that place of well-being that has been established long before you came into this physical body and is increasing with every 17 seconds that you have been living ever since, you see. Every 17 seconds. You have the opportunity of reestablishing and setting into a different direction the vibrational grid, which is your point of attraction. Do you like knowing that you have a point of attraction? Do you like knowing that it is scientifically, mathematically provable? Do you like knowing that there's no way that you could ever wonder what's coming to you or why it's coming to you when you understand what's going on with your emotional grid? Do you understand that once you understand that not only will you understand what came, you'll understand what's coming. You'll understand what is. We have enjoyed this interaction more than words can convey. And it is nice that we don't need to depend only upon words to convey it, because this has been a vibrational gathering. Talked about lots of things. We want to leave you with just a handful of things that we want you to take away from this, because we have clearly moved into new places in our understanding of the vibrational beings that you are and the lives that you are creating. We're going to give you the most profound statement that has ever been given in all of humanity, and we want so much for you to take it to heart and live it with everything you've got every day. Chill out. Be easier, be easier, be easier. Give everyone you can the benefit of the doubt, especially you. Look for reasons to feel good, and if you can't find any, take a nap. In other words, don't bang around out there trying to sort out manifestations and try to make any sense of them. Because manifestations are only the byproduct of what's going on vibrationally, and once it's manifested, leave it alone. Get on to tending to your grid. Look forward into what's going to manifest next. Do you get it that you are vibrational beings? And do you believe that there is a vibrational reality that you have set forth that will surprise and delight you if you will allow it? And do you understand that the way you allow it is by tending to this grid, which means meditate as often as you can. Once a day is enough. Go general as often as you can. Give people the benefit of the doubt. Look for reasons to feel good. Party. Party, 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 party. Party. Go to the party. Create the party. Look for fun. Look for reasons to feel good. Look for reasons to feel good and find them. When you find them, focus upon them. When you focus upon them, stay focused upon them long enough that you can get a little momentum going. And trust the law of attraction. we'll always sort it out just right.